Hey, we're back. We're back. We're fresh out of the asylum or into the asylum. Everybody's got their bathrobes ready. There we go. I
Ryan,
need
where's your
one.
robe?
I
Like,
got a
are you
towel. Is that
excited?
better? I got a
You got a
towel. How about
towel?
this?
Yes, yes, there we go.
It's all they
Well,
deserve.
I mean, I feel like we were in the insane asylum. We're back already. I didn't even eat. I had to go wait in a line at Chick-fil-A for like 30 minutes. But hey, I
Wow,
got
that's
the
bad.
food. So everybody's got to deal with me eating. But
What'd you
hey,
get? The chicken tenders? What'd you get?
oh, I just got
Chick-fil-A
sandwiches.
sauce?
The
I got a bunch of.
sandwich is the best. So is it
I just
Chick-fil-A sauce. I love
I
Chick-fil-A
just
sauce. It's the best.
I do too.
I just got a
They
bunch of
sell them.
sandwiches.
They sell them at the store now.
I know. I've bought in
Yeah.
the sauce before.
Yes, but yeah. So break over. We're headed into oh man, destruction. I guess, man. What? Geez, Alex, what did we just go through? Like I'm sitting here talking to Easton, like as we're driving to the Chick-fil-A, and it's like this is gonna be a disaster, like utter disaster. Your Barmy Stephen W. What's up? Lyle Havoc. What's up, my man? How you doing? It comes out tonight, sir. 8 Eastern, brother. 8 Eastern tonight.
And
It's
I got
coming
my
out.
Matt hat and my bathrobe.
Whoa,
Yep.
man, that was interesting.
Oh, are we gonna have audio problems? Because
I don't know. I picked you. I think we
Oh,
picked you
shoot.
up a little bit. It wasn't that bad. I think we're okay.
okay,
I think if you just move the mic a little bit, you'll be fine. I think we're okay. We'll deal with it. It's okay.
Okay, let's test it. It's pretty bad, huh?
Yeah, it's a little bit of an echo there. You know what? You could probably just turn
I could just go
turn your
sit
mic
by
off.
him.
You could do either, right?
I'll just sit by him. I'll see you
You
guys
could
in a
almost
bit.
you could almost just turn your mic off, and we could still hear you almost. That's how good Alex.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
A little bit. It's a little bit far away, but we can hear you. Whatever you guys want to do, it's all good to me. Chicken. What is this? What are you talking about? Chick sauce or cane
Chick-fil-A.
sauce? Oh,
Chick-fil-A or Raisin
Chick-fil-A
Canes?
sauce.
Oh
Raisin
man.
what? The
Raisin
overpriced
Canes.
stuff?
Oh man. You're well. We just did like what 3 hours? 3 hours of looking at stuff prior, and oh my dear Lord in heaven.
Yeah, I'm gonna just hop on with you, babe.
Yeah, probably better. It'll be better.
Cool.
Dovey's here. Hey Lisa, Alex, Brian, and only Steve. Hope we all is well today. Well, we're doing the best we can, man. I mean, we're gonna try and bust through this that quick. I'm trying to give a little bit of a some people a little bit of time. We're gonna be going right into when the show comes out. I'm gonna bring up the Amazon Prime site because it's gonna 8 Eastern is when it's supposed to drop. I don't know if it's I don't know. Sometimes they go early, sometimes they go late. Who knows with Amazon, right? Hey, Catherine, welcome back. How are you? Thanks for being here again. Did you see that the shit water they dropped that on the YouTube channel today just now? I think they realized that they forgot to put it up and now it's there.
Was that shit water or was that just water from cleaning?
Does it matter?
I mean, well, when you say shit water, I think it's like, toilet water.
I mean, does it matter? I mean, that's
mean,
where I'm
I
at.
guess
mean,
it doesn't,
it's
but
it's basically the same thing. It's either
I was a little more
dirty
grossed
dishes
out.
in dirt or let's see. So no extras, still no extras, nothing. Yeah, so it's still not. There's nothing up. There's nothing there.
Honestly,
Alex
that
is
scene
gonna
made no sense whatsoever.
Which one? All of them?
The whole shit water scene.
Oh, it was terrible. It was terrible, wasn't it? I mean, it's just
Is it like just once again a limitation in budget? That's why we're gonna have our potions, our Professor Snape potions class in the kitchen. I mean, sorry,
I have no
White
problem.
Tower, Alana.
Well, I have no problem with the lessons so much as I have a problem with one. It's in the kitchen. Two, they're weakening the bricks in the tower to filter water for training.
I don't get that. Why?
because they think they're better than Robert Jordan and they want to explain shit away. I guess I don't know what.
Plus, like,
I
I think like all of us can think of like maybe 50,000 other better ways to show that Nynaeve is stubborn, other than drinking literal garbage water.
Right, that too. And it's just like, what is like? It's I don't know. It's just, and I don't know. Like I know Al Dan had a different opinion, but he didn't think it was a big deal. There's something off there. I know Nynaeve is stubborn and difficult, but I don't know. Am I alone? It just didn't feel like that. Hey, speak of the devil, his ears must have been ringing. What's up, Aldan? How are you, buddy? So Marilyn, what you doing? How you doing? Jacob Ironside, how you doing, buddy? I don't know. It just like it's not the again. It's another night. It's not the. I don't know. It just didn't feel right. Does that sound? I don't know. That's not the best explanation of things, but it's just like it felt like off.
Oh, you know what was really off about that too is like the whole fact that like Alana is giving her like Nynaeve this like Georgia O'Keeffe moment. Like she's sitting there like talking about like, are you imagining your supple, warm pink flower opening? And it's like,
well, that whole thing, yeah, and her like
gross.
okay, my breathiest voice. It's like just
it's
like, what are you doing? You're teaching a lesson. Just be like, hey, imagine a flower and flowing down the street. It's like, why is it all like? It's like, stop. It's just, I don't know.
it's gross.
It's
like, I'm sorry.
Yep.
It's just really off. And then we saw. Did you see the new Aiel non-flippy kick fight?
I kind of saw some of it. I was working on getting the intro done for my Silmarillion book club video on Sunday. So if anyone needs like a palate cleanser, we'll be doing it on my channel, kind of like how the White Cloaks did The Lord of the Rings. And we have Nathan and Gadfly and Feanor. So it's going to be fun.
Yep.
Cool. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, what a terrible fight scene. Like, that's what.
What is the context of the fight? Like, who is she fighting?
She's fighting all the White Cloaks.
All the White Cloaks at once, because I'm a
There's like
strong female. Oh my god!
There's like eight. There's like 8 of them, 8, 9 White Cloaks sitting there, and they're just like missing on purpose. Like we counted it. There was like, I don't know, right out the bat, she's dead. Like the guy, like if the guy doesn't swing and miss on purpose, it's like, come on, do better. Like, what are you doing? And she doesn't even need to be alone. Where, like, just
of course she does.
There's no reason for her to be alone.
Nope.
What's up, Devil's Luck? What's up, Mule? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. It's funny how we were going, like, just timed when a certain time ticks, more different people come in. It's funny because we're going all day, and we got new Devil's Luck's coming in, Aldan's coming in, Lyle's here, your Barmy's here, Thumb's back, right? So Chris and Shaban are putting in big hours on this. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you all. You know that, Dovey. Toby's the man. Wheeler calendar. So I guess we got 24 in. Are we doing it? Are we doing the thing?
Let's do it.
Are we doing we're doing the Nabeess thing? Is that what we're doing?
Yep.
I don't think I've experienced Nabeess here.
Oh,
Okay. So you know how I said Critter was an evil version of Mags? Nabeess is an evil version of me.
How so? Because he's just likes everything? I don't understand. Explain.
Sort of. I mean, we kind of look similar. And again, where I'm critical of everything, he'll shill for everything. So it's just kind of an inverse, if you will.
Okay.
Flicker,
I
flicker.
got you.
Polar
Flicker,
opposite.
And where he has a very polished production schedule, I keep knocking my microphone over.
Hey, but that's cool. That's where you're at. You know where you're at. You're here with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm eating this Chick-fil-A sandwich because I had to get some food in me wearing a bathrobe because we're pretending we're in Carrion.
Yeah, so I'm sure probably a lot of people in chat were wondering why we are all in our bathrobes. And the answer is that we had an opportunity to talk with the Wheel of Prime costuming department. And like every character in the Wheel of Prime Season 2, we also were assigned our bathrobes as costumes. So
Yeah.
we're just
Except
we really
me, they
wanted
gave
to,
me a fucking towel. They
Yep.
gave me a
Oh
fucking
my
towel.
god, he's dropping F bombs, at least for 10 minutes in. All right. It's okay. I don't care. You know I don't care. Well, yeah, I thought did we get some news too while we're off the air?
we
Yeah,
actually did get a little bit of news. So I'm sure you all were wondering about the lone bright spot in season 1, the Amazon Origin shorts, the animated ones. And we were informed that that is very likely not going to ever come out. The origin of the issue seems to be whether or not Amazon has the right to produce those, or whether Red Eagle Media, now known as IWAT, or Bandersnatch Group, that is the Jordan estate, has the right to those stories. So if you were looking forward to Amazon Origins, while it may come out, a deal may get struck between the parties. It is not looking good for new Amazon Origin shorts coming out.
That's I can't believe like talk about falling on your face. You've announced this thing. You announced it months ago, and then you just what? You didn't do your homework. You forgot to pay them. They wanted more, so they're holding it hostage because they're doing their White Tower thing. So now it's like, oh, we can get some more money for this.
Or maybe there was like a rights negotiation and they're saying, well, first of all, you didn't really keep your end of the bargain, because I think they were supposed to make way more shorts than they did. They didn't. And the other thing too is I think there's probably some kind of review or something where they could say, hey, this isn't really cutting it. You're not doing this good, so we're not going to review it. So.
Well, so I mean, anybody who joins, we'll see how far we get. I'm not sure. Just because we're an hour till, I don't know if we might do some more member stuff. We'll see here in a minute if you guys really want it. Thank you. He gave me a fry.
That's nice. Sharing is caring, he said.
So let's see here. Oh wait, sorry. You brought something up and I just closed it. What was it?
He was asking, is the animated shorts? Yes, that is the part. And if you were wondering why we didn't get those back in August, it is because somebody questioned Amazon's right to that material. And I strongly suspect it was Red Eagle Media, because they technically still have the rights to produce a lot of those things that are not directly laid out in the book. So Amazon dropping a bunch of Age of Legends stuff would go against sort of their rights to produce Age of Legends content.
Yeah, and a shameless plug, if you guys want to know more about the history of the Wheel of Time rights acquisition and stuff, I did a very, very, very interesting live stream with Cameron Pasha, who's a filmmaker, and he actually pitched the Wheel of Time as a TV show, and if he would have done this show, it would have been so much better. And we had a great conversation about everything that might have been with the show, and what he had to say was very interesting. And he gave us he kind of filled in some history that was missing with where the rights acquisition were, the time with Sony, in between Sony and Red Eagle and stuff like that. So if you want to know more about that, that video is somewhere on my channel.
Yeah, I remember watching that. That was a good video.
It was fun. Cameron, gosh, I wish we had Cameron doing it. It would have been so much better.
At this point, I almost think anybody. What we've seen so far. Oh my God! Sorry, I don't know why. Stop auto playing. I'm trying. There we go. All right. I almost think anybody doing it would have been better at this point.
Even Terry Metalis.
I don't know. Maybe anybody.
With all this fan service.
I don't know, man. I
don't know how that would work.
Imagine sipping for Leandrin. He has a map of Vagina Island too. I have a better map. I'll get it.
That's rough, buddy. That's a rough look. And this is coming from a man in his bathrobe.
Why am I?
Was that really on there? Holy shit! I never noticed that.
Why?
I mean, that's such a crappy map too. You want to see a map?
Why are we reacting to this? I hate. Leandrin can gentle me anytime she wants.
Okay, that's the review.
I'm gonna eat a piece of my sandwich.
Do we have the beta mail video from Sax?
We need it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I'm double clicking you. I'm sorry, man. $5 from Lyle. Thank you very much, Lyle. There's no way you got those bathrobes for the word
This
from
is a
Wheel
good
of
map,
Wheel of
guys.
Prime.
This is a good map.
They are so too high quality. Laugh out loud. Anyways, here's to us and the true fans, the actual lovers of the story. Hail! Absolutely, Lyle. 100%.
If you really want to know, this towel came from this. They used this towel on the set of Troy. This was what I think this is what Orlando Bloom used to wipe off the sweat, or maybe it was Eric Bana. I forget. I mean, there was a lot of sweatiness going on in that. So yeah, so this is worth gold. You know.
Good
Hang on
point,
to
man.
that. It's going to be worth something in the future.
I love it. Good point. Like we got to be calling that out, right? I mean, all this stuff that's reborrowed from other shows. You know, my bathrobe, however, I stole from my father. I'll be quite frank. All right.
Sarah got mine from Hugh Hefner. So
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
classy.
You're too high class for. You were also pointing a gun at me earlier, so you know I don't know.
I tell you what, man, Amazon tried to stop me. They delivered 2 scopes today, and I was any other day I'd be playing.
You know what's funny, right? Like, you see some of this crap that, like, I'm being like, you see some of the like Wheel of Prime, for instance. It does make you appreciate some of those movies that were sort of borderline. You're like, well,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not sure if it was good or not, right? It makes those like raise in power level like a bunch, right?
It's like that with everything now. Like almost everything that's made now, like elevates all the stuff that we used to bitch about back in the 2000s and the 90s. I mean, the TNG films and the prequels are a good example.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Closed captioning. He doesn't have it. Okay. I thought it was a big channel. All right.
I thought he
Are we
cared
ready?
about alt text. You know, we should call him out on that.
Oh God. I'm dying inside. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. We ready? 30 watching in chat. Thank you so much for being here again. If you want to become a member, we got that. I don't know. Should we
Click the join button.
Should we bring?
You know what happened? I grew 3 inches after being a dragon sworn.
Should we do a member
Not
thing?
in height.
Or just go like this? What do you guys think? Should we do the? Hey, it's Nas. Yeah, Yeah, exactly, Nas. He's right. This is bullshit. What up, buddy? How are you? Should I do the member thing, or should we just go for it? You think? I'm wearing a bathrobe, sir. All right, I don't. Apparently, I think Daniel Green. Apparently, Daniel Green hasn't done any Wheel of Time season 2 anything at all.
I saw a video pop up.
Did you?
They did. Yeah.
Yeah. So, apparently it's not much, and he's not like. Apparently, I don't know. I've stopped watching Daniel Green.
You know what's kind of
some time
funny
ago.
is like in my recommended video things, I've gotten a lot of like videos of people like criticizing the show. And the funny thing is they're all kind of coming out like now, but they're all about season 1. So maybe people are wising up. I don't know.
I don't know. Like, I guess that's true. I there has been a lot of like weird like season 1 videos coming out of the blue. Like, hey, why Wheel of Time season 1 was no good, right? And it's just like, where are these coming from, and where have you been? That's just sort of, I don't know.
Yeah, Fairweather Patriots.
So I don't know. All right, I guess we're doing this. I'm stalling again. Oh boy. He was 100%. Okay, I gotta find the right window. All right, is that it? No. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. All right, here we go.
Got a chance to see the first 3 episodes of Wheel of Time Season 2, and today I want to share with you my spoiler-free thoughts on the episodes.
Is this gonna be as good as the other one we watched, the Critter XD one, where she doesn't
Nothing's
review
better
anything?
than Critter.
There's going to be a lot less like Naruto jutsu hand movements but basically the same amount of testosterone.
Was the cat in it?
There was no cat in the Critter video,
Damn.
unfortunately.
It
That
was
was
a
the
cat.
best part of the last one we watched.
Maybe Nas. Close. Okay, here we go. My intro better.
Please take a moment and like the video if you enjoy Wheel of Time content, and consider subscribing to the channel to make sure you don't miss any of the content being released around Season 2 of the Wheel of Time or the Wheel of Time books. As I mentioned, I'm going to keep this review spoiler free.
Thank God. Aldan Legends. It's 53 minutes till kickoff. Hot dog. Yeah, it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess. All right, that was a good place to pause. Thank you for
so
being.
we're not going to get anything good until episode 3. Is that what was pretty much said across the
that
board?
That was the first. So we've read a few reviews. The first review was basically first 2 episodes are nothing really happens. And episode 3 is where it really kicks into gear. It's like, oh great.
Is that why they dropped 3 episodes?
Lyle, this is nobody you really need to know. This is this is Nabeess. He's probably one of the, besides for Dusty Wheel, he's probably the other leader of the Shield Brigade via YouTube. I don't know, is that accurate, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. My YouTube channel? Oh, Aldan. Okay, sorry. My bad. Yeah. Does he have, if not Hangry Sasquatch. Go ahead, Alex. I'm sorry. You got to it. That is a dark friend. Agreed. I love that. Very good. They dropped 3 episodes to inflate watch time. Agreed. Here we go. He went to London, yeah.
I'll
They
have
flew him to
spoiler-filled
London.
reviews where I will
Really
break
flew
down
him
what
to
happened
London.
in the episodes that will come out as soon as the embargoes lift. But let's talk about these episodes. So I think the most...
Okay, hold on. I think that's important. When did this just come out? Did he just
Came
release
out this morning.
So when the embargoes lift, he can't talk about anything the day of.
Nope.
That seems strange to me.
Well, that's really weird because isn't the embargo over today? So, like, what's the point?
The embargo, apparently we have one that ends tomorrow at like noon. We have one that ends Saturday, and then we have one that ends in like a week.
Because they couldn't figure out the release date.
Well, because they don't want people saying that it's fucking awful.
What do you mean there's more than one
As far as I'm aware, there were 4 review embargo dates given out. They're all allowed to give out their non-spoiler reviews today that basically function as free advertisement on YouTube. They're then allowed to do their spoiler reactions after everybody has seen the episodes. There is then a segment that is allowed to talk about, like, I guess, episodes 2 and 3. That is maybe Saturday or next week or something like that. It's very confusing.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's the whole thing has been confusing. They release date announcements. I'm gonna change to that. There you go, that's better. It's all been just a mess, right? And it shows because the show looks like it's a mess. All right, here we go.
pressing question on everybody's mind. Are they any good? And while I can't...
Negative. No.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Negative Ghost Rider. He missed the deck. He missed the flight deck completely. He just landed on the other side of the ship. Just landed in the ocean. That's it. Why? Because we went to Carheen, Dean. We're in the insane asylum, bro. Come on, man. You should know better.
Solidarity, dude. Come on.
Jeez.
can't tell you what you're going to think about things. I can say that for me, this was a major upgrade over season 1.
From what I
like
saw
season
already,
one? I thought he liked season 1. So now he's saying upgrade.
I had to eat a piece of sandwich. I needed something good. Hold on.
I have a theory that I was thinking today. The couple of people that have talked about, oh, it's not like the books or something, and saying, oh, you might not like it if you don't like the books, bringing that up. I'm curious if I was thinking maybe that's a reaction to UNHYPE.
What's that? Which one? Wait, say that again now? Repeat. I heard hype.
Whenever they bring up like all the saying you might not like this if you're a book fan, and they addressing the issues of season 1, I'm curious if that is in response to UNHYPE.
I don't know. I think I don't.
It's drinking
Me-
your
I mean,
bottle.
I don't.
Classy.
It was just something I.
Yeah, I would
thinking
love it
about
if
that.
it was, but I mean, I think there's a lot more, especially like I don't cruise the twat very often, or X or whatever you want to call it, but there's a lot of negative comments always out there when something comes up. What are you laughing? What are you laughing at?
Nos,
Oh, Nos. Yeah, well, yeah. There you go.
don't get
Nos,
I
our
need that
resident
guy to
troll.
be okay. He's on my fantasy football team, and I have no idea how that works, but I'm gonna beat everyone.
It's just gonna be just fine once we get through the Wheel of Time uptick. I'll be going back to some game stuff and all that. Don't you worry, man. Just hang in there. Just hang in there. Alex is Hugh Hefner, epic. Hell yeah! All right, here we go.
I'll talk about a few of the reasons why here in a moment, but in just about every single possible way, this was an upgrade to season 1.
Oh boy,
I for some reason I highly doubt that.
that's not what we're hearing, and that's not what we're seeing either. That's not what we're reading. This is the thing. That's not the reviews that are coming out from IGN. Gave it a 6, right? It was IGN.
Yep.
IGN gave it a 6.
That's bad for
Yeah.
IGN.
Yes.
Like
I mean,
they're
right,
always like everything's 7, 8.
And they still call a 6 out of 10 okay on that site. So, but
So let's see here. Let's see if I can find it, because
I'm thinking that this season is going to have less in common with The Great Hunt than Eye of the World did with season 1.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they've already said it, right? I mean, where did you find the Rotten Tomatoes for season 2?
I googled Rotten Tomatoes season 2.
Oh, well, it only brought up season 1 for me. Hold on, I'm gonna try it one more time because I'm curious.
Might be better on mobile.
Oh, maybe. Sorry for the pause, everybody. There
But
it is.
basically, hearing what people were saying, it's pretty much confirmed to me that everything I liked about The Great Hunt, every scene that I want to see, is not going to be in this season.
Yeah,
Oh
so
no,
it's
not remotely.
Yeah, so it's 79% on Rotten Tomatoes.
No, it was 77 an hour ago.
Yeah, well, they got two more reviews. Top Critics is 2 4s. Yeah, so it's whatever. Like Rotten Tomatoes is one of those things. It's a joke. We still check it for whatever. But thanks, Nos. Love you too, buddy. Here we go.
In my opinion. Now, the episodes I've seen were not perfect, and there are some issues.
Better, but not perfect. Okay, already lowering expectations.
Salvageable.
When he says not perfect, that should say a lot.
Did you say salvageable?
No, that was Critter.
Oh, okay.
Critter's favorite word is salvageable in regards to season
Oh,
1.
Things that I will discuss in my spoiler breakdowns, but by and large, this is a major upgrade. And that
How many fucking times is it gonna say? Like 3 times in a minute. Like, have you hit your quota?
that's not to say that season 1 was bad,
Now we're
was.
backtracking. Now we're backtracking.
It was
although there were
awful.
parts of it I thought were bad. I simply think they corrected quite.
Wait, now
Which
there's
ones?
parts- now
Which
there were
ones?
parts that they thought was bad. Okay, which one? Yeah. What's up,
They
Ozzy?
corrected it. How do you correct it? How do you correct the magic system not having sighting inside it, or how do you correct
It's
the
just-
5 people can be the dragon thing? There's no correction for this. This is
No, I don't know.
you just
all
double
I-
down on the bullshit.
All I know is we've seen a lot. They've released a lot. I don't see any upgrades. I see more trashing of the source material is what I see. Here we go.
quite a bit of the things that I thought were lacking from season 1. So I should add, though, and we'll talk about this again here in a moment, that I anticipate a rather strong reaction from some folks who will want a very, very close.
Now that is me. That is you, Alex. That is directly us. I 100% believe that.
Who shouldn't want a closed book adaptation? I don't get it.
That is directly pointed at, I think, us. All of us, all of you in chat, all of you that actually want your Wheel of Time show that they call an adaptation to look like a Wheel of Time book.
They're
So
probably sick of my comments in their video where I say I'm waiting for a real like Wheel of Time adaptation to come out.
yeah, well, that's true. We still haven't got one. So
Folks who
Exactly.
want a very, very close adaptation of the books, but more on that in a moment. So,
why is that all of it? More on that. I'm just gonna bring up a point, and we're gonna more on that in a moment. And then are we gonna go over this falsehood that we want everything to be exactly the same as the books?
Yeah, I mean,
Everything has
like,
to be exactly the same.
people are saying that dumb shit. I mean, like, nobody had an issue with Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings wasn't a 1-to-1 adaptation, so, but it still stuck to the story.
We have never, ever, ever. That has never, ever come out of my mouth. I remember saying before season 1 even came out that I knew there were going to be changes. It might be interesting if they go into Logain's backstory a little bit more, or Elias, or some of the characters that didn't get as much screen time. Right? That's where you add your stuff. But no, we just erase everything.
Yeah, not the cost of the story. I mean, what did they do? It's been beaten. It's practically the horse has been beaten to death. I mean, they left stuff out and replaced it with shit that's inferior.
Well, remember,
story that has nothing to do with the story.
Think about the previews we got. How many of them have anything to even slightly do with what was in the book? The Nynaeve one.
Maybe. Because we don't know what happens there. I mean, she ends up with
the piece they showed us, right? At least, like we've talked about it. It probably goes completely. It looks like it goes completely off the rails after the part they showed us that was the closest to book accurate thing they put out. The Ishmael scene, no. The Rand scene, no. The Rand scene with Logain, no. That's all shit that's not even close to in the book. So it's when nothing is in the books, then it's not why are you calling it Wheel of Time?
It didn't even look interesting either, to be honest.
No.
So, I mean, the Dark Friend daycare. Hey, look, we're showing something from the prologue of the Great Hunt, and then we actually see the scene.
Oh God. Okay, so I might have to take the back.
What is happening?
What is happening? So, like, why is it we decide to do the Dark Friend daycare, the Dark Friend social prologue, but we can't get the one that actually lays the foundation with Lewis Theron and the dragon in the Eye of the World? Is it too manly? Is it too crazy? Like, you're going gory and shit. Like, that's your chance to show that Lewis Theron killed everybody and all the things he did. He murdered his whole family. Like, you want your gore and your right. It's right there. Why can't you do? Why do we choose to do one prologue and not the other? Well, because we know why, but
they want the darkness, and the darkness comes in with crackhead Matt, everyone having sex with everyone else, no strings attached relationships, whatever the heck is going on at the Dark Friend social with a Shamael and a very young girl and some Trollocs. I have no words.
Dude, man, they're working on your house big time. Dude, guy, I know that is my favorite part too. Right on. Stephen W., thanks for being here. Yeah, so let's continue. This is so much double talk. Again, we're minute 23 in. It's better. We'll talk about that later. Here we go.
what was better? Well, I think one of my largest complaints with season 1 was how small the world felt and how tiny the sets seemed to be. I mentioned that in my previous video. Well, and I could say that the world here feels massive. There are
Yet to be seen. I can't comment on that yet, other than
he does say that the White Tower is made up of more than 2 rooms.
Well, there's a kitchen.
Yeah, you got a kitchen.
And
the Terangriel basement.
Yeah, there's also a hallway.
That horror set that apparently is now.
Yeah, there's also a hallway where Moraine and Suan make out.
Many different locations. All of them have distinct architecture, different styles of clothing.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna find Shadow Logoth stuff in Karahian at some point. We'll see. I haven't seen it yet, so I can't comment. But right, I mean, some of this we can't. He's seen, we can't see. So Great, the world's bigger.
And also,
different
like,
ways.
we're gonna get like, there's not just going to be regular bathrobes. We'll get Japanese bathrobes. Aren't you excited?
Yep. Yeah, and Moraine in a field chugging along water. Yay.
I'm kind of excited for Lanfear who had her 80s, like Lacey, like Madonna, like Touched by a Virgin looking like Loves and stuff that she's wearing under her bathrobe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, we've already seen now. So what? I think we've seen more scenes with Rand release kissing Lanfear than just Rand doing other shit. So we all know where that's going, right? All of Rand's scenes in the first half of the show are going to be with Lanfear. I won't call her Celine. They fucked that up. It's Lanfear. All right, here we go.
Ways of talking. The scenes in the White Tower are amazing, and
I'll be back.
I got some sewage water to drink, dude. If you think those are good, yeah, I got some sewage water for you to drink. Do you guys think Nanive's gonna die of dysentery? I'm really worried about her.
Sorry.
Oh no! Or if she does, Egwene's gonna bring her back to life because that's the
She's
thing.
that power. I know.
Or maybe Ray Palpatine will hop into the world of Wheel of Time and magically bring her back.
The scenes
Daenerys
in the
will
tower.
become like the sixth head on the dragon.
The scenes in the tower are amazing. Well, thank goodness for that, because again, that's what we want. Tower politics. Yay. Here we go.
the tower itself feels much, much bigger.
Everything's bigger, guys. It's bigger.
There's
It's better.
set now.
There's 2 rooms instead of 1. There's a dungeon, guys.
And yes, I don't think it's a spoiler to say that you're going to get to see more than 2 rooms in the White Tower. That
3 rooms? Oh my god!
Maybe we'll get 4. Maybe
In a
we'll get
sex
5.
dungeon.
So the worst part about this is, like, if you know how to speak shill, there's going to be more than 2 rooms in the White Tower translates directly to, oh my god, would you morons
Spending more
leave the
time there.
White Tower? I want to see Rand, Matt, and Perrin, not middle-aged women whining to each other. That is what that sentence means if you or I were seeing that.
I could believe that.
I don't care about the tower. I don't care.
I mean, somebody actually needs to go through and look. How many chapters in The Dragon Reborn and The Great Hunt were they actually in the tower?
We could do the same thing for the Eye of the World, which is
Goose egg.
big old 0. But, who am I? Who am I? What
this year, there were also more new characters with larger roles, and some characters returning
Fantastic. It's good because there's new characters. You're not selling me.
from last season outside of the main group that also have larger roles. And I'm not going to spoil.
That's what makes it, man. People, more characters with larger roles. Better season. Let's do it.
I can't wait for Earl.
So again,
For
in
Errol?
shill speak, this translates to, oh my god, there are so many fucking middle-aged women talking. Where are Rand, Matt, and Perrin?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Agreed.
Spoil an ounce of this right now. There are some great performances.
Thank God. Upendra. Tom is dead. Okay. That's just Tom is dead.
Yeah, I fully agree with that. Unfortunately,
I am right there with you. I hate his videos. I hate that he is he's on the hard sell for this. These are people that look, and I'll say it again. People like, you got Nabeess, you got Dusty Wheel, you got a few other ones. These are people that have pretty much dedicated, a lot of time and effort to building websites and to the Wheel of Time. Why is this okay? You guys should be the ones that are the most upset about this. Why are you letting them get away with destroying this? I mean, and if you just want a generic fantasy show, cool. Just call it, even if you call it the Wheel of Time, say it's just straight up not an adaptation. Just say we're doing our own thing. Now, I don't have to like that. I still think that's ridiculous, but at least you're not lying and trying to in the same breath that you're saying, in the same breath that you're saying, it's book readers might be upset because this, that, and the other. You're saying it's a good, faithful adaptation, and it's just like it can't be both.
I love how they use like book readers as a pejorative. It's like, oh my god, you book reader.
Or longtime fans. I mean, seriously, like, fuck off.
Colorado and keeping. I'm only watching it because I was forced into it against my will. I don't watch any of the. I don't know how anybody does. I mean, for God's sakes, he's got a sign up here that says Leandra can gentle me at any time she wants to. I usually can't. I usually can't, but I'm
It's hard to respect somebody or to see any self-respect by seeing something like that. Honestly,
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
It's like they're playing the game from. It's like they're playing the game from The Wire. Well, not quite the game. A different type of game.
They're
and all
definitely not
that.
playing the game from The Wire.
Huh?
They're definitely not playing the game from The Wire, man.
You know what I'm trying to get at, right? They're playing. It's not. I'm trying to say that they're playing some sort of game here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Not the game, but they're playing a game here with trying to
get their access, man. That's all. That's it. Is it Joa Costa? Thank you for being here. Joao. If we butchered that, I am so sorry. Joao, we're going to go with Joao Costa. Will they do blink, blink, blink part?
You mean flicker, flicker?
Yeah. I'm thinking flicker, flicker. I think no. I don't think there's a chance in hell. What do you think? Do you think they're going to do it, Alex, or no?
Blink, blink, blink.
I think we'll get a 5-minute.
You think?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be long. I don't think it's going to be detailed, and I think it's going to be mostly focused on the women. But I do think we'll get a flicker.
Maybe.
If you write fan fiction for a living, how are you going to be able to pass up to write fan fiction in fan fiction? It's fan fictionception.
Yeah, look, it's like the only. I don't know. It's like the only way it happens is going to be quick, and it's going to be like him running away, and he's going to go headfirst into a portal
dream. Maybe that's the dream Rand has that gets him to set the house on fire.
It's a sex dream he's having. Come on, he's talking. He's thinking about sex.
Speaking of sex dreams, you guys remember that rating thing that like Trip found and she put on her Discord, and it like the first one was like there's a threesome in the first episode. Who do you think is going to be in the threesome?
Kill me now.
If it's Rand dreaming about a threesome between
God in
heaven and Egwene, I'm gonna lose my shit laughing.
Wait! Egwene and who? Egwene Lanfear and Matt, or maybe it's Egwene and
very explicitly said threesome.
Yeah,
so maybe Taryn is in there, but
a couple, like 3 people in bed.
Help me, Lord, Dragon, the real one. Lord, help me.
Masima, need your buddy.
Yeah, Jesus. Okay, here we go. Jeez.
Through the first 3 episodes, but Kate Fleetwood as Leandrin steals.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to give you everybody this warning. If you like Matt, Leandrin is in these first 3 episodes significantly more than Matt. Do with that information what you will.
I guess she's that important then. She's barely in the Great Hunt, and she's barely in the Dragon Reborn. Come on.
Leandrin is a D tier character. She's there for you to hate.
Yeah, she's the bad guy. She's a bad guy.
She's a bad guy, and the only thing she is there for is to get girls from A to B, and then her story is done. That is her. That's what she's
She's
for.
there for the lesbian sex scenes. That's really, really, really important. Plus, she needs to show that like middle-aged women can be hot, which I completely agree with because I just found out that actress is only 2 years older than me, and I'm just like, what happened? But that's another story.
Yep.
Well, so and if you guys weren't here for the first half of this, because we've been Staple Bow, damn you, Staple Bow, came up with the theory, and I the more I'm thinking about it, it's burrowed its way into my brain that Leandrin is going to get Ingtar's redemption arc, and unfortunately, I think that's probably what we're headed into, because similar to what's going on with how can you sideline Rosamund Pike and Daniel Henney, it's now going to be how do you sideline whatever her name is. I don't even fucking bitch face. I know, right? But it's like I know, right? But I didn't say it. I just freaking a Mulhollander, man. Like we're gonna be here all night too. So we'll we're gonna watch the show. We'll be back right after, probably around 11:30 to do a live right after we watch the show review. So if you we're gonna watch them all and then review them all. I don't know. It might be to 10 people because it's gonna be late, but we're gonna be here anyways. So, yeah. And we're gonna do. I think we're gonna. You know what? I'm enjoying the member thing. So, that was pretty cool. So I think we're gonna do a lot more of those types of streams too. Midday member streams, just talking to everybody about this shit because this is crazy. But moving on, he still hasn't said anything except for the star of the show is not Joshua Stradowski, if that's how you say his last name, the Dragon Reborn. The star of the show is D-tier character Leandrin. The show comes out tonight, Albie, yes, thank you for being here. Comes out tonight at 8 Eastern. They're dropping all 3 at once. They're dropping the first 3 episodes at once.
25 minutes.
We're watching. It's going to be on the Band of the Red Hand Discord. They're going to do a watch party. If you don't want to give Amazon the view, you can pop in there and watch it. I may watch it there. I may watch it on my own because afterwards we're going to be talking about it. So we'll be back here at 11:30 after all 3, and so it's out tonight. So are you guys good to go? I see you guys staring off into the darkness. You okay?
We're doing something so we can give people the link to the Discord if they want to watch with us.
Yeah. Okay. All right, and I'm gonna hit play. We good? Yeah. All right, here we go. Thank you, Albie, though. Thank you for asking.
The show to me. Leandrin has a much larger focus so far this season.
Can we just stop?
We're getting close to the time anyways.
Why? Jesus.
And you would probably expect that she would, and honestly, it's...
Why would I expect she would?
Why would anybody? She's barely in the book.
Why would I expect that Leandrin would have any screen time at all? Tate, I think so. We'll see, buddy. We'll see.
I'm so baffled why they introduced her in the very first episode with the Red Aja chasing the Dothraki.
Dave, I hope you know I love you, bro. Okay, like shout out to Dave. All right, Dane's gonna probably gonna cry the most when Dane gets flippy kicked in the face by Avienda. So, oh boy. So sorry. Yeah, sorry, I got distracted there. Here we go.
It's excellent.
Okay, so the watch party is going to be in the Band of the Red Hand Discord. Okay, did you guys share the link?
It's not going through anymore. I think I've spammed it too many times. They think it's spam.
I got it. I'll do it. I gotcha. All right, I'll share it right now. If I can, there we go.
Yep. So once you guys are in there, you're going to want to go directly to the
it's like watch party
channel on the left called WCYT Studio.
I can probably just share that. Where is it? WCYT Studio.
Don't join it because it's going to be on.
Okay, well I'll just
hang
share
up from it. You're gonna be broadcasting everything here. So what you want to do when you get there, just because we're doing this without some of our mods, like Pips isn't here, but when you go there, please mute yourself. Like I don't know how to do it, and that's what Pips wanted me to tell everyone. And that we're not going to do any talking on it, or it's just going to turn into bedlam. And
yeah. So
I'll be screaming anyways.
Okay, so guys, we're gonna be back here to talk about it. We'll see how it goes. We'll have, depending how late we go. I'm willing to go all night if people want to talk about it. Like, to be honest. So, but when you're in the Discord, mute your mic. There is a text channel. Yeah, most of you guys probably know how to use Discord. There will be lots of messaging in that text channel. Use that to be respectful so people can all hear. Part of the reason we're not doing a live watch here is because we want to be able to watch it and pay attention. We've done live watches in the past, watching so you guys can get our reaction and talk to us as we're watching it live on YouTube. Part of the reason we're not doing that is because we want to be able to watch it and not miss details, especially with 3 episodes. So. That's why we're sort of doing it this way. We've done quite a bit of streaming prior, and I swear I'll stay up till 6 in the morning. I don't care if everyone wants to. I'm not saying anybody else has to with me. I'm just saying if there are people who want to talk about it, I will stay up as long as people want to talk about it, because there's going to be a lot to talk about. Oof.
Oh yeah.
No, it's not. It's not starting already. I've been refreshing to see. It's not out yet. They didn't release it early this time, so we're gonna try and get through this video right here before the show is dropped. Here we go. He said nothing.
The character is so well done at this point. I just can't say enough good things, and I can't wait for all of you to see it. Another area of major improvement over season 1 is the visual effects. Channeling has seen a major upgrade. I wish this had been done.
Ricasso Jordan, I like that name. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much.
For season 1, this is how channeling should have looked from the get-go. The hand motions are a bit less ridiculous and
The hand motions are a bit less ridiculous. But I thought we got to hear from all of you about how it wasn't ridiculous at all in season 1, and we were being assholes. Did you break? Lady B broke the mic.
Well, I was going to say it's so dumb because they set it up, but I was watching this cold open of season 2 a whole bunch of times, but they set it off so you could cut someone's hands off and they can't channel anymore.
Thank you. I'm sorry. What is one of the first clips they released? Like she's doing this crap and that. It's the same fucking thing. What are you talking about? Then we have Alana doing.
You need some glow sticks and rave music.
They were watching Power Rangers.
I mean, it's what
It wasn't
we got
an even
the Tango
Power
Warriors,
Rangers.
right? The Tango Warriors are in there. I mean, like, what are you? It's like, what? The hand gestures are still all over the place. What are you talking about? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, sorry. Chat, you guys are awesome. Love you guys. Hey, he made it.
Look who made it.
Made it right under the gun.
Disappears.
I think he added himself.
That's how you know he's
Yeah.
severe.
Oh,
And he got a bathrobe too.
Okay, now I gotta get it back. Hold on.
That's right.
Yes, Matthew.
What?
Yeah, there are 3 episodes dropping tonight because they have that much confidence in their series. So you want to get
Why
like
the
good
fuck
numbers.
am I looking
on the
at
first
this
night.
asshole on the screen?
Because we had 7 hours of content we needed to fill. And we
Man.
decided this potato-shaped man was probably a decent way to kill half an hour.
You know what? Next time you're in town, Alex, we might have to go find this guy.
Oh, is he around you?
He's local.
Uh-oh. Well, let's take him to that chicken restaurant and talk to him about his views on the Wheel of Time.
I
Very
am
good
ready for
chicken, by the
tonight.
way.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Thank you.
Overall, it feels authentic. It feels real.
Lived experience.
Channeling feels authentic and real, guys. Wonderful.
Why the fuck
You
did
can
I
tell
join?
Weaves apart. The other VFX shots are not perfect.
Yeah, we've seen the Trollocs.
Brian, I feel like we've gone through this a couple of times. Can you translate from shill talk to live talk what some of the shots, the VFX shots, aren't perfect translates to?
Aren't perfect means they're shit.
Correct, sir.
It's
Well
a polite,
done.
It's a polite way of saying it.
He just fucking said it was an improvement. He just said it was better, and then he says it's worse. He's done that like 5 times.
Yeah.
Hi, Caladair. How are you?
Cute. My D&D
Man.
friend.
He just like in the same sentence. It's better. It's worse.
What's happening?
What's happening?
Yeah.
And it's certainly not on the level of something like Rings of Power, which
Jesus.
Okay. Hold on. Steve.
What is
Steve?
happening?
I have listened to this guy for a grand total of maybe 5 seconds, 6 seconds. And I already know, even if I didn't know this guy, I know he's not to be taken seriously with anything that comes out of his mouth.
Tell me,
Effects-
bro,
okay,
was it
so hold on.
better or worse when they channeled the water into Mount Doom?
So
Right?
sorry, you got me there. Jesus God. Oh my God. All right, so let's sum up the last I want to sum up the last 10 seconds. The effects are better, but they're worse. And even though they're worse, or even though I think they're better, they're not as good as Rings of Power. That's supposed to be a resounding wow. That's great. Like, you should have said not as good as maybe like House of the Dragon. Like, it's like
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Even those aren't that great.
He's
They're
he's
good. Compared to
he's
what
auditioning
they're
for-
better. Like,
he
I
is
mean, that's-
auditioning for a scriptwriter with Rings of Power, because that statement goes exactly along the lines of, do you know why a rock floats and a boat does not, or sinks and a boat does not?
Because the sea's always right.
The sea is always
You're
right. Yeah, duh.
Remind me that I need to go make a video of the little girl getting crushed by the wave and then her saying that.
yeah.
The sea is always right. The sea
Smart,
is
yeah,
always
that's smart.
right.
which had an amazingly crazy VFX budget, but the shadow spawn looked good, the landscapes and cities looked good, and many of the visual effects were actually tough to spot, which is a good thing.
I disagree. I was pretty sure I saw a Trolloc run into a door that looked like a Trolloc on
I
a
like this
screen
how,
running
like,
into a
in
door.
that opening Dark Friends social, it's like the little girl is what, all of like 4 feet tall, and then you see the Trolloc, and it's just marginally bigger than her. It's like-
So when you're talking about VFX like that, and your practical effects include Moiraine hiding behind a construction paper rock,
It's in the thumbnail,
again,
folks. It's in the thumbnail, folks.
you know,
That,
yeah,
that,
it-
think
Or
of
like
the
when
Clown
they're in
show.
the waves and the whole set looks like a Star Trek the original series set.
Mr. Sip.
You know,
I-
Brian. You know the inside ones with the rocks, not like when they were going and filming out where I used to live. Like,
And you know what? I still
When it comes-
appreciate those. I
and
still
Star,
love those
you know,
film
I'm not
rocks.
saying it's bad, dude. Star Trek, you didn't care that the rocks were plastic because you weren't paying attention to the rocks. You were
Well,
watching like,
I actually kind of
Well,
like that.
right.
When I was a kid,
I
I actually
like it
kind
too.
of liked. I
It's
like
like
that
it's
cheesy
good
aspect
bad.
of it.
yeah,
But-
me too.
But now, no, come on.
I mean, now it's like you see it, and it's like if the story
Yes.
is okay and it's like engaging and you're paying attention, you don't really care if the production isn't like that great. Like,
So we're gonna try and motor through this. So 15 minutes till it's posted off. Elena, probably around 11:30. We'll probably, we'll log on and get ourselves together and
it's gonna take that long.
Dude, we
Yeah,
got
we'll be
2
going live.
hours, 2+ hours of this.
How long are the
Do
episodes?
we know how long the episodes are?
I believe it's about 50 minutes each.
Oh god.
Shit.
wow, that's
Visual
like 3
effects.
hours.
I will say
We're
that there
gonna
has
die,
also
aren't
been an
we?
upgrade not only to the cinematography, at least in my opinion, but also in terms of the lighting. There has been an
What? Are we gonna keep color
Is he
grading
taking
the
a
high
piss right now?
lighting?
Is he taking the piss on the lighting? Or like every scene we've seen is dark as fuck. Is he really like, how do I take you seriously when you're like,
You can't.
huh?
I'm assuming this guy loved all of the episodes.
Oh yes, slobbered
It's-
over them.
It's
Yeah.
far superior to season 1, he said. Even though season 1 wasn't
obvious
bad.
change to the lighting and the color grading to give the overall darker feel to the shots, and it's contributed in a huge amount of realism to the show, in my opinion. It feels much more gritty, but not in like a sexual content way or anything like that.
Wait, what?
It's gritty because it's
Gritty?
dark and no one can see anything. Like, oh my god.
Yes,
Can
Mark,
we
I need
get
it.
a wellness check on this dude's
It's-
wife that he thinks sexual is gritty?
That's what I'm
Like,
wondering.
I thought it was supposed to be like lubricated and smooth.
Yeah.
Gritty,
don't
gritty is not what you're
understand.
going for, my guy.
Do you
What is
I mean,
happening? People
do
watch
you go
this shit?
for beach whale sex on a beach type shit?
and
You're
play.
watching Ashoka. He's
I'm not
all
sure if
about
everybody
those
will know-
hyperspace whales.
Okay, we're moving on. Jesus
Notice the
Christ.
changes to the lighting for what they are, but I do think that the show will feel different to people.
Oh
for
yeah,
the
it's
Wheel
gonna-
of Time
oh,
or the
shit.
Wheel of Time,
what the hell?
any different location. Overall darker feel to the shots, and it's contributed in a huge amount of people
Hello?
who are watching it, and that's feel good in a positive way. Now, let's talk about the writing, because the writing is where the adaptation lives and dies.
Oh god.
Or doesn't
Oh,
live at all?
God. Oh
This is
god.
gonna-
All right. Oh,
Steve's gonna
God.
kill another keyboard.
Oh god.
Can you feel it, babe?
Eyes in
I'm
the eyes of
waving
many
some
fans.
Balfour.
Oh,
Where the
God.
story is adapted, but it's also where the dialogue and plot come from. And I think there are two ways to look at this.
Oh god.
Thanks
Where
for
the
that
dialogue
genius
and
comment.
the dialogue and the plot come from. What fucking planet are you on, bro?
And I think people are going to have a couple of different opinions on it.
I don't think so. I think there's going to be two. We don't care. We like it anyways. And the right opinion, which means is there's no Wheel of Time in this. Am I wrong?
Nope.
No, you are not wrong.
No.
Let's start with how you're going to view this. If you came in having truly girded your loins to the changes as they have told us to do. If you were
Why is
coming
that
into
the
the show just
catchphrase?
hoping for the Wheel of
This
Time
season,
adapted
gird
with
your
good
loins.
writing and the essence of the characters and the story intact, then I think you're
No,
going to be
no,
very,
no,
very,
no,
very-
no, 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 no. I am
You said
tired
that.
of this bullshit falsehood where they say the essence of the characters are being portrayed, but we don't do anything the characters would do in the books ever. They don't do the actions, they don't act like they will, they don't talk like they will, they don't have the personalities, they don't fucking do anything. So how do you have the essence of the fucking character when there's none of it in them? Why?
I mean,
and they keep saying it. Sorry, Alex.
I mean,
Go ahead.
I think we know now why he looks like he's wearing an adult diaper. Like he's clearly girded his loins to the extent that like it's cutting off circulation.
Jesus Christ! Like is this the talking points? Like, did
Yes.
everybody that got to watch this say you have to say these things? Because the other video we watched, she said the same fucking things, only she did this a lot.
She's weaving.
I'm mad about everything.
What is happening?
He so again, so this is we had the longer stream. We're having this one just before. Okay, we watched what is it, Critter XD, because you guys wanted me to freaking break a keyboard, which mission accomplished. Well done, guys. Keyboard down. He is saying so. Every one of these shills, and they're shills. The people that just have just decided they just want their access and don't really care if the show is accurate in any means or anything. They keep saying the essence of the characters are there, but even though they don't act like it, if you've girded your loins and you're ready for changes, but you're okay if the essence of the characters are there, then you're gonna enjoy this.
No,
You're so
we're not
full of
going to
shit.
enjoy it. I shouldn't have to gird my loins. I shouldn't have to any of this.
Exactly. And the
Well,
essence, and on
that's
top of
what
it,
makes
it's a lie. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's what makes this so comical is all of the shills took that gird your loins thing as like it was a statement of some positive affirmation for the show. Anybody who sits there and says that at all should be ready for a rough time. And as a matter of fact, I can't remember off the top of my head who said it in the chat before last night's stream. He quoted the beginning of Job chapter 38 when God speaks to Job out of a whirlwind and tells him to gird up his loins like a man, and then proceeds to tell him off for the next 3 chapters about what it's like.
They'll be quoting the Bible. They don't even know what the Bible is.
All right.
But like, I mean, the whole
Godless
idea,
army.
but like, based on what I've read, gird your loins basically means you have to be ready for a major hardship coming your way.
Yes.
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 And
Exactly.
there's nothing. I mean, that's
not. It's not.
That's not a good
It's
thing.
not positive.
It's not a positive statement, and it's like
it's persevering through a negative.
yes.
It's persevering through a negative
Dave
situation.
says it right here.
Absolutely.
Gird your loins plus that. Oh wait, that wasn't it. That was Mr. Sip. Gird your loins equals get ready to shit yourself. Exactly. That's
Yep.
it. All right, let's try to get through this.
Very happy with season 2. In that way, this was a major upgrade over season 1. There was some clunky dialogue written in season 1, as well as some questionable adaptation choices in my
Wow.
opinion.
That's
but the
not
writing
how
in
roads
That's
work.
that's not how he said it. That's not how it went. The fucking like what? You're backtracking now. So now you're backtracking. So this piece of shit season looks better. Is that what we're doing? We have to dump on the piece of shit season so the fucking second piece of shit
Yep.
season looks
Are
better.
you sure he's
Okay.
not playing?
Season two
Are you
is
sure
much
he's
more
not playing the
solid.
game?
Decisions
Steve?
outside of a few that I'll mention in my spoiler reviews seem to be good ones. I was coming in.
So changes equal good.
Right.
I can discount
Well-
your opinion completely. Go ahead.
And you can discount his opinion completely the next season when he starts talking about how this season 3 is going to be so awesome while season 2 had its issues.
Oh yeah.
So
absolutely.
okay, and I also want to point out he said some poor adaptation changes, meaning he
Choices.
doesn't like the choices to adapt certain things. So how is adapting or how is changing the entire fucking thing not a poor adaptation choice?
I need a braid, don't I?
Oh,
into this season knowing that there would be massive changes, and I knew that season 3 would be a closer adapt.
massive.
How is
There you-
season 3 going to be a closer adaptation when you have gone so far off of the reservation that there isn't
Agreed.
anything of the Great Hunt in this freaking show?
Yeah.
It's like they're
Even-
acting like. Yeah, go ahead. Go.
Oh.
You go.
Even a course correct, it would be so way off base at this point that it doesn't matter how you
There's-
could get
yeah.
back on track.
Well,
There's no way
that's
you
what-
could get back on track. How are
That's
you
what
going to retcon? I mean, look at how badly they're retconning Eve having a block. How do you retcon that there's 2 halves of the one power? How do you retcon what happened at the Eye of the World? It's like you can't go back and say there was a pool
No.
of Sidene and that's what Rand tapped and that's how Tarwin's Gap battle was won. You can't say that because that didn't happen.
Yeah,
So it's
that's-
like you couldn't fix this show. Like there's nothing you could do to make it better. The best thing they could do is just stop trying to adapt the books at all and just let us laugh at this absolute absurdity that this is.
Exactly. No, that's they're so far afield right now. Their fucking person that's supposed to be talking about how small changes will affect the story later. She's failed completely. They're selling
it.
this as a course correct. There's no correcting it. Especially we've seen just from the previews. They're not correcting shit. Min is with Matt in a jail cell, guys. Like, come on.
I don't think anyone
It's a
saw
little bit
Min
more fair for
rescuing
these
Matt,
changes,
but
and I think
hey,
maybe that affects my opinion. But I think the other way of viewing this is
Yeah, it
that
affects
if you
your
come
opinion.
into Wheel of Time season 2 with expectations that they're going to move back in the direction of following the books exactly, I think you're going to be upset.
Not even
They are
exactly,
attempting
bro.
to blend a couple of books and plot lines to fit this in the screen time, and in doing so, the plot lines have a semblance of
It's
the book
not a
plot
screen
lines. but
time
there are
issue,
some
you
major
stupid
differences
twat.
They have
that
some-
will push.
They have some semblance, but it's not really anything. But season 3 will do it. That like just remember what we said at the end of season 1. Well, season 1 what made some major changes, but season 2 we're going to course correct. Now it's season 2 made some major changes. If you expect it to be the books, then you're going to be disappointed. But season 3,
you know what? They're
season
just
3 we're
saying
going to
the
course
same
correct.
thing that Mazzara said on her stupid Twitter. Like, we're changing stuff in season 2, so we'll get back to the book on season 3.
Right. It's the same thing they said. Right. Exact same thing they said going into this season. So it's just the lie again.
Even the most open-minded book fans to ask at certain points, what am I watching again? Here's the bottom line to me, though. I was going to be fine with the changes to season 1 if it just happened to be really good television and they kept the heart of the characters and what's supposed to happen.
Bullshit,
I think
no heart of
season
the
1 was
characters.
partially successful with that, but it failed miserably in other areas. Season
What?
2 is
Most
great.
areas, dude.
Wait, so it failed miserably? He just said it
Failed
failed
miserably.
miserably.
All around. I have never seen something that is so bad that they can't even get basic freaking continuity that you learn in like freaking directing 101 with the direction of the sun. They messed that up. I have
It's like-
never seen something go to final print with so many freaking technical errors in it. I mean, like, it's
Again.
insane to me.
Again. Just destroy. He's just nuking season 1 from orbit himself. This is a person that shilled hard for it, saying it's shit. But season 2 is better.
Television so far. It's compelling to watch. The character development is
This is
outstanding.
just rinse
It
and
is a
repeat
much more
from the
character-driven
same
story.
thing
The
that-
characters
same thing
feel
that was
real.
said
They
for
feel
season
authentic.
1.
It's fun. There's a
Wow.
big upgrade in
It's
the
fun.
action scenes. The core plot lines are still in
This
motion,
is-
and they're going to take us to a conclusion that I think we probably expect. That all being said, it is far from a close plot adaptation. It's honestly really good television,
It's
and I think if I
not
had a prediction,
an
I think
adaptation.
non-book readers are going to love this. They won't know that some of the things have changed, and because it's done so well, it'll look really, really good.
I disagree. I don't think non-book readers are even watching it. It's on their fucking radar. Sorry, go ahead, Nate.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right on there. All you need to do is put some earphones on this guy with little kitten ears, and he's parroting the exact same talking points as the chick you were watching earlier.
You know, Alice
It-
wanted
I
to
mean,
make some of those, and I
point
actually
for
said,
point.
no, that would be too far, and now I kind of
Not
regret
like a
it.
robot, Lady B.
Yeah, repeat that. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're trying to set up the Discord watch party, so we might need to. Me and Alex might need to go off. You guys can stay on, but we need to do some stuff over
I mean,
here.
I'm just trying to get through this. You know what? We don't even need to watch the end of this class.
Yeah.
We know. Let's just, like,
Okay.
like, we don't. We don't.
F
So,
this
like,
guy.
I'm going to take this off. Sorry, I'm too hot. Like warm. Don't go there, people.
You're too
Um,
sexy for the rope. Too sexy
so,
for the ropes.
I gotta
Here's
get that
the deal.
first.
It hurts.
Here's
Okay.
the deal, guys. Okay, so Band of the Redhead Discord. I think I still have the link. I will
We'll
add
be
it if
over
I
there.
do.
You guys over there, and I am out. Bye.
If you
Peace.
guys go over there, please go into the channel muted. The plan is we're going to watch all 3 episodes. You can watch it there. I might be there, I might not. I haven't decided yet. I sort of am thinking I'm not, just because I want to see what how our takes match up without feeding each other's ideas, right?
Yeah.
But regardless, hopefully I don't know. I think if all 4 of us, hopefully Lady B2 will be back at 11:30. I don't expect everybody to stay as long as I will. I will stay up all night talking to y'all about this train wreck that is about to happen, because it is a train wreck. So we'll be back here at 11:30. I hope we see all of you back. I hope we see even more. I know it's late, but after watching this, it's gonna be tough. So
Yeah, we are
and
our therapy.
we will. It's gonna be full spoilers, guys. We're not gonna dance around it. So we're gonna rip a can of whoop ass on this thing, and be non-apologetic about it. Any parting thoughts, Nerforio, real quick?
I'm just everybody gird your loins and just try not to get too upset about this. Remember, even if this season's going to be total shit, which it's 99% is likely. Remember, they're still good to come out of this. You know, we're meeting more and more people. We're having these conversations, and once again, I said this earlier today. Let's keep everything classy. You know, regarding you know, when we're critiquing other YouTubers, they're once again they disagree with us, but there's still people and there's still content creators. So we got to keep it classy for the sake of, well, myself, but mainly for the sake of Prophet right here, because Prophet is good people.
Thanks, buddy.
And I don't want to. I followed up another comment saying how toxic we are, and I just I don't want to prove them right.
We have a bunch of other things to talk about other than that stuff. So I am
Yes.
right there with you. There's plenty to talk about other than that. So I'm right with you. The hate will flow, but it's warranted. We're gonna hate this show because it deserves it. Matthew Matthew, thank you so much for becoming Dragonsworn. I appreciate it. Nate, the episodes are up. We will see you guys around 11:30. Nate, you got anything to say real quick?
Bring on the pain and then bring on the healing after. Fuck the
There it
show.
is. We'll see you guys. Hopefully, if not on we'll see you hopefully on both the Red Hand Discord and afterwards 11:30. We'll talk it out together. I look forward to hearing what everybody has to say. Thank you so much. All hail the Lord Dragon, and Trollocs Lives Matter. We'll see you on the other end.
Stay corporeal.
This stream is brought to you by. Have you ever been misunderstood? A puppy in a rage monster's body? Well, we here at Trollocs Lives Matter believe there is a human inside all of us, and
they were effectively genetically engineered war tools.
TLM, because even
nightmare fuel
needs love too.